Classic.
Well,
Classic. Hi, guys.
Hello.
Look who it is.
Hi, it's me.
Everybody, I don't know if you know this, but this is my husband,
Hello.
Jason.
Hi.
You're so cute.
I'm actually on the video.
He's actually on the video,
I
and he
know.
agreed to be on the video.
It was
And it was actually his idea.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Did I hit my head?
I know. And you're much taller than me, so I'm having trouble. Like, you know.
Should we
Oh,
get-
that's good. Oh, wait.
Well, yeah.
Can you go back down?
Do we need to get you a box?
I might need a box. Anyways, so the other day, yesterday, just yesterday, I posted a picture of our tri-tip. You guys, we're from California.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
Tri-tip is like...
It's like brisket to Texas.
Yeah.
Ribs to
Yeah,
Kansas
that's a good
City,
way to put it.
Pulled pork to North
And it's
Carolina.
actually a little bit harder to find here in Texas because we actually asked a butcher or someone, or read an article maybe, about how a lot of the tri-tip cut, and what actually is the cut of meat?
You know, I'm not sure. I don't remember.
Some
exactly.
sort of...
I get them confused because they put all these different names on
Yeah,
the same cut of meat.
we'll have to find out like what the actual cut of meat is, but this cut of meat tri-tip gets funneled to California and like the West Coast, and then like brisket is harder to find in California, and it gets kind of funneled to the South. So anyways,
in the last few years though, it's been getting
it is a lot more popular.
I think with like the Food Network talking about it, and you know, transportation.
I'm sorry if I'm like moving, I'm holding this thing. Anyway, so we are doing, what type of roast do we have?
So this is a top round roast. So
we'll show you this we'll talk about this in just a second. A top round roast is what we're doing, and we had so much interest and engagement on my post about the tri-tip, and I don't know if you guys noticed, but the whole cut of meat was pink from top to bottom, side to side. It was so evenly cooked because of this cooking method. And so that's what I wanted to show you because it's life-changing.
We're not actually talking about tri-tip in this video.
No, we're not talking about tri-tip.
That's what we started with for some reason.
So hit the share button if you want to know more about Sous Vide and if you want to share it to all your friends. And anyways, we wanted to kind of show you the process. So we are going to do 2 videos. One being this one right here, where we're going to show you the process, the cooking method, kind of talk to you about the actual device, and then we're going to sear it out on the grill and then bring it back in and we'll show you the finished product. Sorry, I know.
Is your arm getting tired?
No, it's not.
Should I hold it?
Here, what if I do that?
That's
hey, okay, so let me show you.
Push it out even further.
Yeah.
Does it go out further?
Yeah.
Look at that. Hey, there's my head.
Hey, there we are.
There
you can
go.
see our messy kitchen. All right, so I'm going to show you the actual... Let me see if I can angle it right. There we go. Listen. So there it is. You want to talk to us about what we're looking at here?
Better.
Yeah, that's better.
There we go. So this is a pot of water, and then this is
just plain old tap water.
So the cooking method is called sous vide.
Sous vide is how you say it.
SOUSVIDE. It's a French word, means under vacuum.
Fancy.
But the apparatus, the device, the doohickey, is really...
It's just that black part.
Yeah, well, it's called an immersion circulator, though, which is really long, and nobody wants to call it that, so everybody just says sous vide anyways.
Yeah, and it's fun to pretend you're French.
Do you do that a lot?
No.
Okay. So, anyways, all it does is it just circulates this water in the pot at a very specific temperature, and right now we have it at 135 degrees. And we have a roast in here. Do you want to pull it out and show them a little bit better?
That. I might drop you. Hold on.
The shaking.
Sorry.
There we go.
There we go. As my finger covers the lens.
There you go. So here
you can see the water kind of.
The roast is
There's
in
the
here.
roast.
It's in a bag, and it just sits in this water. At 135 degrees. In this case, for this roast, it sat here for about 24 hours at 135
We put it
degrees.
in last night at 6 p.m. around 6.
Yeah, and so, but the thing is, like when you cook something in the oven at 350, which is like the most common temperature, you're transferring heat at 350 degrees into something that starts out at like 70 something degrees. But eventually what will happen is if you leave it in there too long, it'll keep transferring heat until it reaches 350 degrees. And a roast that's 350 degrees will taste like charcoal. But in this case, it's not going to go past, the roast itself can't go past 135 degrees, which is like a perfect rare roast, basically.
Yeah.
And so
so I did have some comments that it was the tri-tip that I showed was a little too pink for some people. So would you just like do a higher temperature?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
So like 135 is like rare, and what's going to happen is we'll take it out, we'll dry it off, we'll sear it, and we'll show that in a second. When you sear it, that's going to add a little bit more heat, and so it'll finish at probably 140, which is like medium rare, rarer side of medium
We like
rare.
medium rare in our house.
If you like it more medium, then you're going to want to be on the 145 to 150 side. I would Google temperatures and pictures. There's actually some really good resources out there that'll show you, this is what 150 looks like, and there's a picture of the color or the doneness that you want.
Nice.
So figure out what temperature you like, and if you do this, you might want to play with it a little bit.
Well, and what's so cool is that even if you like it more well done or no pink at all or anything like that, isn't it still going to be like super tender and juicy?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Even if it's cooked
so that's
more
the
than
thing.
we would.
So this roast is sitting in all of its juices and whatnot for 24 hours, just getting tender, and again, it's not going to go past 135 degrees. So
it's not going to overcook.
Exactly, and
that's crazy.
But all the while, it's still sitting, getting more tender. And all that. So
now, can you overcook something in this?
You can, but overcooking in this sense is going to come out different. So the meat, if you really overcook it, you're talking about hours of overcooking,
like
not
days
like, I missed it by 5 minutes or 10 minutes. But it will get like mushy on mealy. Yeah,
I've heard powdery.
It'll depend. Well, it'll depend on the meat.
Yeah,
what
that's
it is.
true.
Because you can do chicken, fish, pork, vegetables. Even we haven't tried that yet. I just got this for Christmas, so this is
we're so excited.
We're experimenting. In fact, just disclaimer: I've never cooked this roast before,
that's
so
true.
It might be ruined.
My mom just asked me, "Are you live yet?" Yes.
Yes.
Someone
you know how to
text
find out. If you want to find out if someone's live, just go to their page.
I'm not going to be able to text you back, Mom. Guys. Anyways, someone tell Ask Nurse Cindy to get over here. She wanted to see this. Anyways, so yes, this black thing. Someone was asking. This black thing is the sous vide. It's it clips onto.
It's an immersion circulator.
It's an immersion circulator. That's right. Sous vide is the method.
Is the method? Yeah.
It's just easier to
Sorry,
call it.
I'm really technical and nerdy. This is why I don't get on the videos.
There she is. Hi, Mom.
Hi.
She texted me and hi, Kristen Clamine.
Hey. Hi, Kristen.
It's Jason Great.
Hi.
And you can use any vessel pretty much that's
pretty much
heat.
As long as it can stand the heat.
If it can withstand heat, you can use like a plastic tub.
Yeah, in this case, it's 135 degrees, so like this is a metal pot. I can put my hands on it, and it's not gonna like burn me.
It's hot, but it's not.
But it's not gonna burn. Now, if you want to cook like a brisket in here for a few days, that's 180 degrees. That you don't want to touch that.
Right.
So whatever can withstand, whatever material can withstand.
And there are some like restaurant grade plastic, like acrylic, those clear containers that they've got lids for that kind of have a little cutout for the immersion circulator.
Yep.
See what I did there?
Good job.
See what I did there?
Right.
Thank you. Can I get some hearts, please? I can be taught. And it actually keeps more, because you had to add some water quite a bit because it was evaporating. So when there's no lid, water will evaporate and then it'll turn off because there's not enough water to circulate.
Right.
So,
it automatically turns.
It'll automatically turn it off, and we kept going.
It protects itself because if there's no water going through there, it'll damage the product.
Smart. Yeah. There you go. So, if you have any questions about this cooking method, go ahead and throw them down in the comments, so we can answer them while we're live or later on in the comments. But was there anything else you kind of wanted to talk about as this cooking method?
So this particular unit, I did some research on it. It gets good reviews. There's actually an app that I can connect with my phone to it, and I can look while I'm sitting on the couch. I can check and see what the temperature is. Although I've noticed I don't really need that all that much because I'm just leaving it there for several days.
Yeah.
And once it's set as long as the kids don't get
it's not like so we used to have, or maybe we still do, the iGrill fancy thermometer for your meat, like if you're grilling out on the grill. And like you can see it on your phone and you can adjust the like settings on it from your phone. And
because when it's on the grill, you don't want it to overcook.
The temperature's going to change a lot, so it's going to like alert you. And so cool things like that.
Yeah.
But this is awesome because you just set it And that's it.
And it's got like,
How
it's
cool is
been
that?
135 degrees. Look, it's 135.1.
Yeah.
It's been there
Very
for
accurate.
over 24 hours. I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to worry about it overcooking. In fact, I've read recipes for this cut of meat and this size of meat cooking for as much as 3 days. Which
3 days.
I wanted to start out a little shorter because, like I said, I've never done this before, so I want to see how it turns out.
Right.
So
all of you just joining, we're going over the sous vide cooking method, and this is what it looks like. This is our setup. We just got a stock pot that we had. We didn't have to buy anything special. Over here, right there.
You go.
That is the immersion circulator, and it's keeping the water at a perfect temperature to what we set it at 135, and then we're going to take it out onto the charcoal grill and sear it. Now let's talk about searing. Why is that important?
Okay, so when we so twofold.
This is funny.
Twofold. So when we take it out of the bag, it's gonna look kind of gray and very unimpressive.
It does not look great.
It doesn't.
It is not appetizing.
We'll show you that in a minute. But then the other thing is browned food tastes better.
Oh yeah.
And so we could cut into it and eat it, and it would probably taste okay, just like it is. But I'm gonna take it out. I have my charcoal grill, like a huge pile of charcoal. I have the grate literally on top.
It is like flaming hot.
It's like gonna be about 1,000 degrees, I'm guessing, so that I can sear it, get it brown without it cooking through cooking through as little as possible.
Right.
And then you'll have a good looking piece of meat, because Food Network tells us that we eat with our eyes.
It's very true.
They say this a lot before we eat with our mouth.
Right.
But anyways,
so
it'll look better, but then brown food tastes better too.
Yeah,
so
it does.
It'll taste a lot
I
better.
loved the edges of our tri-tip last night because I got that charcoal flavor, the grill flavor, and just like the little crispy, parts on it. Oh my gosh, it was so
really
good. Now, for some people, this is maybe a lot of steps, and it might not be worth it. But I'm telling you,
but we don't do this every night.
No,
either, right?
we have been lately.
Well, it's a
yesterday
gadget,
and today,
so it's kind of fun.
But yeah, we're experimenting. We're trying it out, and I am telling you, the best steak I've ever had. Now, you can do fish, which I'm very excited about. I'm really excited about doing salmon. I know, I see that. I'm very excited about doing salmon in the sous vide because I just hear it turns out like buttery and so good. I'm excited about doing soft boiled eggs. I've heard it makes the best soft boiled eggs ever. So I love soft boiled eggs. So I'm excited about that. Thank you. Do you have any other things you really, really want to try?
I want to try vegetables, carrots.
Interesting.
I don't know. I feel like we have broccoli dialed in with our Instant Pot,
We do.
so I kind of don't want to mess with that.
Yeah.
But whole carrots. I don't know. Probably some other.
Maybe Brussels sprouts.
Brussels sprouts.
Things that are
'cause
really
those are
hardy.
Really hardy. Yeah.
That are harder to get.
Most hearty vegetables for us, because we eat keto, most hearty vegetables are really starchy, and so we
we don't.
But if you don't eat keto, sweet potatoes, potatoes,
absolutely,
all that stuff. We really want to try salmon. Did you say that?
I did.
God, sorry.
So excited to try salmon.
Yeah.
Mom, I know you have a lot of salmon at your house. Share the love, and we'll cook it for you. We'll all eat.
We just need it ahead of time because it takes
it takes a long time. Yeah.
But we also it's really good for roasts though, because it takes a while to cook. But we started it last night. Sunday is the day to cook a roast.
Yeah.
So we started last night, and now it's Sunday night, and our dinner's basically done. I just
look at that. How cool is that? So this is what it looks like. So do you want to take it out on camera?
Yeah, let's do it. You guys.
So let me flip it around.
Again,
this is
fair warning.
Fair warning, it does look
kind of grayish.
Icky. Yeah. Not icky. It just has an odd color. Let me flip it.
It doesn't look appetizing.
Right.
So let's turn this off. I don't know how long it's going to last or how really good a quality this one is, but I do like the interface.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And the app that isn't, as far as being a remote control app, it has really good tips and tricks in it.
Yeah, you said the app is really amazing.
The app is really, really helpful for this. So I recommend this one. Again, I don't know how long it'll last. It might break tomorrow. Set that over there.
You see our messy kitchen?
Next to the princess cup.
The princess cup, yeah, that's right. So now did you, what did you season it? Did you brine it?
Right, okay, so I took the roast and I just stuck it in some salt water in the refrigerator for a couple hours. It's basically a brine, and you don't have to do that. I did that because it's such a big roast that helps the salt get all the way inside into the middle of the meat and not just on the outsides of the meat.
Yeah. And real quick, Dana, we are going to do another video, probably in like 20 minutes?
20 minutes or so, yeah.
After we sear it on the grill. So come back.
We would show that. It's just dark right now
really
and you
dark
won't
outside.
see anything.
Yeah.
So we're going to make it 2 parts.
So make sure to keep your notifications on, and we'll be doing another video here shortly.
Okay. Oh, and this is just, so you can use like food saver bags, you can use vacuum seal bags. This is just a Ziploc bag, anything that's BPA free, because it needs to be able to stand up to the heat, and you don't want it, you don't want any plasticky chemicals that could get into your food. You don't want any of that.
And so this is like a freezer bag because it's stronger, right?
Yeah. It's a little bit thicker.
You wouldn't want to use a storage bag,
you could use a storage bag, I imagine. This is just what we had. As long, again, it has to be BPA free.
Yeah.
That's the big thing.
That's important.
If I was doing, like, eventually we'll try a brisket.
Yeah.
But at 180 degrees, you want something kind of sturdy. This is only 135. So.
That's not too bad.
Okay. So that roast is kind of...
So you see how it's kind of got this gray hue to it?
Yeah.
It's actually looking better on the camera than it does in real life. Look at that. Yeah. Looks a little better, but anyways.
Well, and but look at this too. So like
that juice.
that's all the juice. It's just been cooking in.
You didn't put anything in the bag with it.
Just seasoned it.
Did the
that's
roast.
It. So we did the brine. Which salts it. So I didn't add any more salt.
Right.
From there I just put black pepper, garlic powder. Because I can get it all around the meat more than fresh garlic, and then some herbs de Provence, or you can
That's his favorite seasoning ever.
Or you can do like Italian seasoning, Italian herbs, whatever you want,
or whatever flavor profile that you like.
Salt, pepper, garlic powder, and you won't go wrong just with that.
That's very true.
So now what we're gonna do, because it's wet, you saw that liquid, we're gonna pat it dry, because if it's wet, it'll take too long to sear. So I've just got some paper towels here, and you'll see the paper towel kind of soak. You see all that liquid. You want to get that off because that'll keep it from searing that quickly. So yeah, it smells amazing.
Yeah, it smells really good.
That tri-tip
ever since you
smelled
opened
good
that bag.
last night.
Oh my gosh, you guys, the tri-tip, I can't even begin to describe how amazing that tri-tip was. Anybody that lives on the West Coast that has tri-tip on a regular basis?
So my family, we did family barbecues all the time, and in California it was always tri-tip.
Yeah, that's what you got. You got tri-tip.
So I've had a lot of tri-tip. My family can cook a tri-tip.
Yeah.
And that was the best tri-tip I've ever had.
Ever.
Hands down. Like, it wasn't even close.
Oh, and I reheated it. I made some stupid easy bagels the other day, and I toasted one, and I got a couple pieces of tri-tip and put it on the bagel with a little mayonnaise. Oh my God. Yeah. And I microwaved it, which some people don't like, and I just did it at like half power in the microwave because I didn't want to cook it through too much. And it was still ridiculously tender and juicy, and I could actually bite through it and not pull the whole piece of meat off. It made a great tri-tip sandwich. It was amazing.
Yeah, I also put it in your eggs this morning.
And I had steak and eggs this morning. I've just had tri-tip all day. Yeah. We're about to have this lovely roast. Yeah. So we're about to go, the grill is hot.
Yes.
And so we're about to go sear this, but like we said, it's really dark outside, so you're not going to be able to see anything. So we will come back in maybe, how long?
Maybe 10 minutes or so.
10 minutes or so. So if you're not following me and you are seeing this video through Ask Nurse Cindy or someone else that has shared this, go to my page and follow it and turn on your notifications so you can see the finished product, because I'm telling you, that doesn't look all that appetizing. But just wait, and we'll try it, and we'll ooh and we'll ah. And you guys, I wish you had smell-o-vision because it smells so good in here right now. So thanks so much for joining. Hit the share button. Go follow me so that you get the notification. In about 10 minutes, we'll be back with you, okay?
Okay, bye.
Bye.